Unity in diversity is living in peace despite differences among people. It is about acceptance, not even tolerance. Because when you tolerate something, you enjoy it, you don't embrace it. We have to move from enduring each other to accepting each other. We may tolerate what we may not accept, but we cannot accept what we cannot tolerate. The unity of Nigeria should be about acceptance, accepting that we are one and united people for a common purpose, and that is Nigeria. The unity we aspire cannot be without acceptance. We have to accept that it is okay for someone to speak, believe, live, act, and associate differently from us. Acceptance and peaceful coexistence are just the plans, but justice is the seed. There is no way we can have security and patriotism and achieve our development potentials without justice and equity. If people are led fairly, they will embrace each other and imbue patriotism. When we no longer reward competence and hard work, and when we elect and appoint based on ethnicity and kinship, then we are doomed to disintegrate. Nepotism is the #1 destroyer of national unity. I know a lot of capable Nigerians who migrated to other developed countries and excel very well out there. And they never regretted leaving Nigeria because they believed there was no level playing ground for them to excel here. Would you blame them? No. No, we cannot blame them. But I have a message for them, and likewise for all Nigerians. I promise you that all that Nigeria can get better and this sad situation can be overturned. We only need the right leadership that sees everyone as equal. The right leadership that recognizes only competence and hard work, not the leadership that sees and recognizes only friends and families. Throughout my life, I have never looked at Nigerians as diverse people. In my eyes, all Nigerians are the same. When I see you, I don't see you Yoruba, or Hausa, or Igbo, or Fulani, or a northerner, or a southerner. When I see you, I only see you a Nigerian and expect the best from you. That is why I did not pre-select or from where I should marry. I married women from diverse backgrounds because I don't look at their backgrounds. I only see them as wonderful Nigerian women. My children have brothers and sisters from many diverse backgrounds. That is why I am confident to promise you that a strongly united Nigeria is possible because I made it happen in my family. All Nigerians are equal and should be seen and treated equally. Therefore, unity is not about homogeneity or tolerance. It is about accepting the diversity and differences between us, not using these differences as a yardstick for judging others. This kind of unity cannot be achieved by accident. There have to be strategic efforts to promote unity. Language is another primary source of disunity. The guest speaker mentioned it. That is why I recommend that we should enforce a national law to mandate every Nigerian to speak at least one more language from another region in the country so that we can connect and appreciate more of the things we share in common. I remember This was introduced during one of the military regimes, but along the line, that was lost in the implementation. People easily associate and like others that speak their language. Language is one of the strongest tools for unity. We should have the policy to mandate public servants, youth corps members, and members of the federal cabinet to learn one more Nigerian language from a region other than the one they come from. That way we can strengthen our unity. We are looking for unity, not so. It is only through unity that we can survive and overcome our challenges. We all face a common enemy. Let us unite and fight this common enemy.
What we see nowadays is a country where ethnic champions drive the narrative. If you are just talking, you just see them driving the narrative. And the cacophony of discordant voices make it difficult for us to hear ourselves. This has been given expression in our numerous calls. You hear people talking, restructuring, resource control, even an outright division of the country along ethnic and tribal lines. No matter how you agitate for this, even if we share this country per family, there will still be issue. Because this one will say I'm the firstborn. This one will say I'm the lastborn. The lastborn is supposed to take more. The firstborn is supposed to take more. Several reasons have been adduced for this state of affairs. Many individuals and groups have taken umbrage at the over-centralization of power at the center, perceived marginalization of some parts of the country. These are sore points that give flip to the agitations of balance and equity in the country. We cannot afford to run a country where some parts of our country feel marginalized or left out of the scheme of things, as this is potent threat to the unity of this country. We must ensure that there is equity and justice, and that no part of Nigeria is made to feel less of itself, as this will definitely not augur well for our union. We are about going in for another election in 2023. The only thing you are hearing is sentiments, either North or South, either Muslim or Christian, either Christian ticket or this ticket or that ticket. Nobody had ever pondered to think, do we need a professional in politics who can rescue the economic fortunes of this country? And we ever bothered to look at competence, and then based on that we select who we take to lead us. Wherever competence is ignored, mediocrity will always take over. Hence, many have said we need a more equitable union where no one feels shortchanged or short-circuited or left behind. A country where everyone seeks livelihood anywhere and anywhere without fear is what we are agitating for. That's the essence why we are here. We need a nation as a melting pot where the identities remain but the flavors blend. Where, as the first stanza of our former national anthem so emotionally enjoined all of us, it said, though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. The problem, for most part, is the elite. It's not the common man on the street. The problem that we're having is the elite. The Nigerian elite stokes the hate between one part and another. And we are seeing them in debate over VAT, restructuring, zoning, herdsmen. And these are not two difficult issues that we can just resolve on our own. Not at all. VAT calls for fairness between us. The restructure is for all to feel like the brother's keeper. It ensures we all eat from the same pot and no one goes home hungry or deprived. That's all. Zoning means abiding by a formula that works for all. But our problem remains the elite class. They say so many things we do not mean. It takes the people to sit at a table, cross-fertilize ideas. You win some, I win some, and all of us become winners. There will be no zero-sum game any longer. And we need to look at this also. A situation simply because the winner takes it all should totally be discouraged. And it's so common amongst us. Things are done based on political party lines. If you are not in my party, you are not my friend, I cannot go with you. Gone are those days. We should let it go.
Yes, Nigeria unity and diversity. This is a very crucial topic. This is a topic that we should be discussing every day, because the unity of this country is of paramount importance. This is what we are supposed to be doing on a daily basis, to bring each and every one of us together so that we'll call ourselves Nigerians, regardless of wherever we come from. Let me say that in Kaduna State, we don't have indigenship, we have citizenship. So everybody in Kaduna State is welcome. If you look at the Executive Council of Kaduna State, you have people from South-South, Southeast, Southwest, North Central, Northwest, and Northeast. So it's one Nigeria in the Executive Council of Kaduna State. We also have representation of women, Your Excellency, almost 50-50, I'm happy to see, and also youth in Kaduna State, in all the ministries, departments, and agencies. There is also a program in Kaduna State called Kashim Ibrahim Fellow. This program actually is for the youth of Nigeria, and it's the program that we invite youth to go through a process and selection so that they can also be in all the ministries and departments to learn good governance. So far, we have had about 4 sets of this Kashim Ibrahim Fellow, and they come from all over this country. NYSC has also been a program where you have people from different parts of this country, and it has stood, the time from the regime of Jarayakubu Gawan to date. So what did we do that made it to stand this time? This is what we also should be looking at. We should not be looking at where we come from, our religious background, our tribal background, and we should not use it politically just because we're looking for either to be elected or to be appointed. So I believe that if we stand as one Nigeria, if our leaders can come together and unify us, I think that will be